Hi everyone, today we are talking about a topic from grade 3 science textbook. Our second chapter name is Where We Live and What We Fear. How to read this? Where we live and what we fear. So, let's move on to our chapter. The first heading is a house should be good to live in. That means we are living in our home. After our class, we went to our home. So then we are living in our home. A house should be good to live in. That means a house may be big or small. A house may be big or small. But it will be fit to live in. But it will be fit to live in. Only if it is clean, gets a lot of fresh air and proper sunlight and is free of germs. So, we need to live in our house, but what is that our house condition? It is very clean. Then we get a lot of fresh air. Then proper sunlight and is free of germs. That after only we need to live in a home. When it is our home is very dirty, very dark, how we will live there? So for living in our home, it is very clean and gets a lot of fresh air and proper sunlight and is free of germs. That after only we happily live in our home. Understood? Then they are saying about how to keep your house well ventilated. How to keep your house well ventilated. When we build a house, we should ensure it has many doors and windows for proper ventilation. So, proper ventilation for proper ventilation. Ventilation spelling VENTILATION. So, proper ventilation. First, we need to check what doors and windows. So, we should ensure it has many doors and windows. Doors and windows. For what? For a good ventilation. Through doors and windows only the sunlight and the fresh air will enter into our house. So first we need to check good ventilation. Then fresh air enters the house through the doors and windows. Now only we tell that. And stale air moves out. In this way, air circulates inside the house. So what they are saying? Fresh air enters the house through the doors and the windows. Check our classroom also check. Our home also check. There is already have doors and the windows. Sunlight and fresh air coming. Then stale air moves out. Stale air moves out means unhealthy or bad air just move out through the windows and doors. Therefore, we need a good ventilation. Then, doors and windows also let in sunlight, which kills germs. It is important to keep our house free of germs. From the beginning we say we need to live in a house that facilities are clean, gets a lot of fresh air and proper sunlight and is free of germs. How it is free of germs a house? That also we saying now. Doors and windows also let in sunlight. Already tell sunlight also come through doors and windows. These sunlight also kills the germs entered into our house. The sunlight kills the germs have in your house. Then, doors and windows should have proper wire nettings. Wire nettings allow fresh air and sunlight into the house and keep away flies and mosquitoes. Already shown in your textbook like nets. Some houses also have. In our classroom also have. Some windows also be covered with the nets. For what? For what? Through this net, no any mosquitoes, any flies not come to our home. Not come to our home. To prevent that mosquitoes and flies, we need to settle a net on our windows. Not on the door, but we need to put on the windows. Understood? Okay, first we tell about the ventilation. For a good ventilation, we need to check doors and windows. Doors and windows is very helpful for a home because through doors and windows only sunlight will come, fresh air will come and stale air comes out through doors and windows. Then sunlight kills germs having our house. Understood that much of? Okay. Then they are telling about keeping our house clean. Keeping our house clean. There are various ways in which we can keep our house clean. So many ways they are telling. We need to follow that. We should throw away garbage only in covered dustbins. These dustbins should be emptied every day. First one, we should throw away garbage only in covered dustbins. In our home, in anywhere, we have little bit of garbage. Garbage means waste. Garbage means waste. G-A-R-B-A-G-E. Garbage means waste. Taking any situations, you already have some little bit of garbage or waste. Okay, where you put that one or where you throw that one? Dustbin. Dustbin. But what is the condition of dustbin? It is a covered dustbin. It is a covered dustbin. So they saying we should throw the garbage in a covered dustbin and we keep that dustbin every day empty. So morning to evening you put that garbage in the dustbin. Then evening compulsory we need to clean the floors of rooms, bathrooms and kitchens should be thoroughly. Understood? These much of points, other points also have. Today we are talking this much of points. So just for a recall, what we studied today, our second chapter name, where we live and what we wear. Where we live in our house. Our house should be clean, then gets a lot of fresh air, then proper sunlight, then and free from germs. For that, we need to check a good ventilation. Ventilation means they have proper doors and windows. For what? For doors and windows only, we get fresh air and sunlight and stale air will be come out through doors and windows. Then entering of sunlight will help us to killing of germs having inside our house.